Hi, my name's Matt Dana of Jet Probate, and I want to talk to you about that Jet Probate is a true law firm with lawyers and paralegals. And I want to tell you why Jet Probate is different than other law firms. But I think I want to also start out by talking to you that Jet Probate's very specialized in its name, doing probates. Most estate planning law firms seem to be either very good at drafting an estate plan or implementing an estate plan, but not very good on the back end of executing the estate plan when somebody dies or administering the trust when somebody dies. And so I saw a need to build specifically a law firm that exclusively practices in the area of probate. Why Jet Probate is unique and different from our competition is I see the value in combining technology with the practice of law. The three things that are different about our law firm is, first of all, we talk about lower fees. Well, there's a reason we could do a lower fee. And it's not because we're hiring cheap young attorneys, which some law firms do. You hire cheap young attorneys, that's who you have working on your case. I think you want more gray hair and experience. Well, gray hair and experience tends to be expensive, but there's a way you can drive the cost down. A big cost of a law firm, you can imagine, is just the fixed overhead cost. And if I can have a paralegal in Texas in her fuzzy slippers and another attorney in their office in Orange County in their fuzzy slippers, you know, they're still smart in their fuzzy slippers at home, they're still delivering quality service, but we don't have the expensive office space. The other thing I think that helps with bringing our costs down is you take a look at attorney-paralegal ratios. If you take a look at the probate process, there are times where you need the muscle of an attorney to guide you through some sophistication or some complication. But also understand in the probate process, there's a lot of court filings and administrative and procedure that's all paralegal type work. And then there's other functions that could be handled by a secretary, doesn't need to be handled by a paralegal. For example, when somebody dies, just gathering information of what the assets are and how they're titled and where they're located, you don't need to be paying a lawyer $400 to $500 an hour or a paralegal $150 to $200 an hour to gather that information. We could be paying a legal secretary that we could bill out at maybe $50 an hour or $75 an hour. So what I'm saying is, to bring the cost down, you don't cheapen the service. You cheapen the way the service is provided, or you lower the cost the way it's provided. Lower overhead, get lower billable hourly rates doing the functions that they're very capable of doing, save the expense of a lawyer for the heavy lifting. Big difference in Jet Probate. The other thing about Jet Probate is that we talk about that we really strive to get the estate turned over to the beneficiaries. In our world, that's called a distribution. And you know, over my 37 years of probate experience, I've been so frustrated many times where clients will come in to see me as a beneficiary of an estate that's being administered somewhere where the attorney is just, I mean, they're understaffed, they're horribly slow, they're milking the entire process. You know, we're a year and 2 years into the process. And we have these beneficiaries out there that they just want their money. They just want this thing to go away. And, you know, unfortunately, I think there are situations where, you know, law firms could want to hold on to that process. Jet Probate, that's not our model. Our model at Jet Probate is we're going to do everything we can to get that money in the hands of the beneficiaries as fast as we can. We like to use, there's different services out there that we can use that can help liquidate assets very quickly. In today's world, I think everybody's pretty familiar with all these guys that are online and on television that they'll buy your house for cash. You know, here in Arizona, we got a gazillion commercials and billboards every day, so it's pretty easy to convert a house to cash, but that's not always going to be the case. But we also have services that we use that will actually help finance your interest as a beneficiary. So you might be sitting out there as a beneficiary and you might be thinking, gosh, I know for sure I'm going to get $100,000, but it's not going to be until this thing sells or that thing happens. I'm really in a pinch right now. Well, we have institutions and financial firms that we work for that will be happy to meet with you as a beneficiary and figure out some solution how they could get money into your hands very quickly. That could be either a process of maybe loaning against your inheritance, or it could be a process where they actually buy out your position in the probate, and they'll actually pay you a sum of money and they'll step into your shoes now and they'll be the beneficiary and they'll wait. So this is modern probate law. There's ways that we can get money in the hands very quickly. The last aspect, of our website is I want you to see the professionalism of the team that I've assembled, and go and look at some of our other videos on here. But personally, I have 37 years of probate experience. I'm going to introduce you to other attorneys that have 15 plus years in probate experience. Not our first rodeo. And there again, what's unique about us is that's all we do. Jet Probate doesn't do any estate planning, is not part of the planning process. But anyway, there's an introductory to Jet Probate. Navigate around our website. We offer a free consult. Give us a call. You can call and talk to me directly, and I'm happy to take a look at your case and see if we can help you. Thanks.